We help contractors by the hundreds with all of the administrative burdens that surround handling their construction projects. That means helping them with Xactimate estimating, working with them on all the administration of their supplements, and doing the administrative services back office work that enables them to focus on selling, building, and billing.
We see contractors just starting off, maybe they're struggling with the fundamentals of running a construction business. They partner up with us, their process is now defined, they're able to grow their profit margins and actually scale because they're not held back with the burden of dealing with the supplementing process. I feel proud of what we've been able to do in this industry.
This is Larry Bache with the Merlin Law Group, helping policyholders for more than 30 years. If you have a claim or your client has a claim that needs help, please feel free to call the Merlin Law Group because we are the true policyholder advocate.
C3 was eager to help us, and even whenever we weren't giving them work, they were still eager to give advice. The things that they were putting out for the for changing from DMO to RFG and giving that to the industry and not charging anything for it, I thought was really cool. And that's stuff that I as a contractor appreciate. I'd recommend C3 to any contractor that's looking for a PA, especially if you're around Colorado. Great guys, man. I'm nothing but happy with the work they've done for us.
What's up, everybody? This is lead meteorologist Sean Choquette here for our Friday hail forecast, sponsored as always by C3 Group, Merlin Law Group, and our supplement and balance claims. Check them out in the description below and again, big shout out for them sponsoring all of our videos. So we have a couple weather headlines for today. It looks like May is starting out pretty quiet here. Pretty quiet day. Happy May, everybody. May 1st. I know a lot of states are starting to open back up at least a little bit here. So, but it's going to be a first day of the month. It's going to be pretty quiet. However, it looks like Denver could see our first risk for severe weather of the year tomorrow. Not a big risk, but it is still enough to probably get some people going, oh, yeah, that's right. It's now May, and Denver likes to kind of turn on in the month of May and then really start peaking in June. So that's exciting. And follow Derek, it's KOCO Storm Chasing page. He's been starting to post some of our old storm chasing video on there as well, and a couple interesting articles and everything. He's trying to bump up those numbers, so go give his page a follow. It also, there'll be a link to it in the description here on Facebook below. So this is your forecast for today. Hail wise, no hail is expected, so you gotta jump over to that wind threat. And there are two areas we're looking at for some gusty winds up to around 60 miles an hour in the Texas Panhandle. Could be a couple little downbursts with some storms that form this afternoon. And then up in Colorado and parts of Nebraska and Wyoming, there could be some gusty winds as well and some sub-severe hail. So there probably will be a little bit of hail today, but I'm not really thinking we're going to see anything close to 1 inch in diameter thing for today. So you see the future radar for today's forecast. It looks like we have a couple storms that form this afternoon. Nothing crazy. Again, just some wind gusts. Overall, the hail potential is very low for today. But starting on your weekend, though, we do actually have a severe threat for tomorrow. And there you go. This is just showing storms are going to form off of the mountains. Anybody who lives in the Denver area and has worked Denver the past couple of years know how this works. Storms roll off the mountains and get down into the I-25 corridor and end up bubbling up and having some hail. I'm not thinking we're going to see a storm like we saw in 2017 with baseballs or anything. I think this is more your garden variety Denver storm. Could be large quantities of hail, upwards of 1 to 1.25 inch in diameter. Low chances right now. There could be some capping issues, which means not enough storms could form. Again, this is by no means a crazy risk, just honestly the first risk of the year for this area. And you can see future radar does show a couple storms forming towards the end of the run here, towards the dinner time hour. A couple storms, again, in the I-25 corridor, and then one kind of nasty looking storm in Nebraska there. So we'll be watching this carefully. This is the only thing that we have to look forward to this weekend. I think this weekend overall is going to be fairly quiet outside of this potential here in Colorado. It's going to be very unstable, very hot and humid across a lot of the southern plains this weekend. It's going to feel like there's going to be thunderstorms, but it really looks like we're going to keep things capped and not have too much activity across Oklahoma or Texas going into this weekend. And the next chance for storms after tomorrow looks likely going to be on Monday in some area in the southern plains. Again, there's a lot of uncertainty still and whether or not the lid of the atmosphere is going to pop off or not, but stay here with Hail Trace, and we will give you guys those updates on probably Monday morning, see what we're expecting for next week. Models keep flip-flopping on whether or not it wants to be crazy active or just a little bit active. So subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us on Facebook and on Instagram and on Twitter, all those great things here at Hail Trace. And also, go ahead and give us a call at 855-334-4245. Any comments, questions, or concerns, first time with Hail Trace, or if you need to sub a training, whatever it may be, good number to call, good email address, info@hailtrace.com. You can visit our website for more details as well. Again, pretty short video today, not a whole lot to talk about outside of that chance for Denver. Maybe you guys can do those hail dances, and we can maybe squeak out a decent little storm tomorrow to kick off the storm season year for Colorado. And if not, I'll see you guys possibly on Monday. We'll see how tomorrow's risk pans out, if it's looking a little more significant.